Welcome everybody. Welcome to another live stream with your boy Limber from the Limber channel. Today we're gonna be playing MLB The Show. Today we're gonna see if we can figure out why the last couple live streams I had to take down. But we're gonna welcome all the new subscribers. Welcome to all the OG subscribers. We want to let everybody know that down below we have a link in the description for the Discord, and we also have the join button. So if you would like to if you would like to join the community, you can. You get extra things that other people don't get, and it's totally up to y'all if y'all would like to join the community. Just let you know you have that option. With all that being said, let's play some ball. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what we can do.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. It's the first game in the month of June between the Sacramento River Cats and the Tacoma Rainiers. The Rainiers look for their 7th straight victory next. Andreas Soto, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan? Now at the plate, here is Mike Moore. He's set. Here it comes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's right there. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Nate Powell trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the 2-1. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Moore, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Now to the plate, here is John Caudle. The 2-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. Reined in. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Gotta love that out of your
Next to hit, Mike Moore grounded out in his last at-bat. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so he delivers with two away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Yeah.
So here is Nate Powell, flew out last time up. Now a throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. Now at the plate is Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Let me tell.
Bernal aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Sacramento River Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jarvis King takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Sacramento River Cats and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Dale is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the...
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moore. He flew out in his last AB. Back up the middle, scooped up, and that's the first out.
I'm a designated hitter.
Up next, Mike Moore. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nate Powell. He bounced out last time up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Dietz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no. Stepping in next, Mike Moore. Now here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs score. Throw won't get him.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
So now here is Nate Powell, flew out last time up. 3 runs already home here. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Burnett is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Next up, Francisco Castellano grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least. 8-4 tonight. The Sacramento River Cats took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Edwin Craig notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league. Here it comes. Popped him up. Shockley moving to his left. 1 away. Now to the plate, Richie Sherman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And that's the second out. And now in the box, Wyatt Morris. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Richie Dietz. First pitch. Its way.
Oh, my controller's about to die. Let me see if I can.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the next to bat will be John Caudle. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Caudle is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Julian Ozuna swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Skied into straightaway right. Anderley able to track it down for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this.
Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back. I gotta go get me a, gotta go get my batteries for my controller. I'll be right back. I am back. So let's get it.
Half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied. Digging in will be Mario Feliciano. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the
Let's see if
third.
I can get.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Let's
Set
see.
to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Justin Grubb. Here's the first pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now.
Here we go.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the
There we
third.
go.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed
Let's
for
see
the
what I'm gonna-
strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Yeah, strike
Maybe
3.
9 straight here to start the ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sergio Rincon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and
Here we go.
0-1. There's a fastball
One
well
ball,
off the
one
plate for a
strike.
ball. Well, if you love
Yeah.
pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these
Come
games
on,
that are
just
12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Where's that one now?
First delivery to him. Richie Sherman will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and
Here we
drive
go.
up this pitcher's pitch count.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
the first baseman, number 2.
Standing in now, Wyatt Morris, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
There you go. This is what we want. This is what we're doing.
To 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2, here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Richie Dietz. First pitch of the AB now. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And another foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And now the first pitch. John Caudle stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
There you go. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
There we go.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now batting, second baseman.
So now to the plate, Julian Ozuna, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Mario Feliciano.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Justin Grubb, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
When a guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate, as he's been masterful. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This pitcher bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He departs in a time.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game.
Wow. I think I did real good. I got 12 strikeouts now. Right. And we ended up losing the game. Wow. Ooh, I got 3,019 stubs. Nice. So I think that put me well over, what, 20 grand? No, 3-game losing streak. We gotta do better.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show.
Yeah,
We've
like
got baseball on the show, and it's coming. So next to bat will be Mike Moore. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Next, here is Mike Moore. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
On to first as they get the double play to get him. Stepping in once again is Mike Moore. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A 1-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So stepping in is Mike Moore. He bounced out last time up. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Come on, Mike
Pitching
Moore.
and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The River Cats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mauricio Cora wins his 3rd of the season. Kurt Katimer hammers down the save, his 1st of the year. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball on the show.
Like 2-game.
Next, it'll be Mike Moore. Now the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Dietz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first. Digging in next, Mario Feliciano.
Yeah, I gotta get
really
mine.
thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now is Mike Moore. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A bouncer up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Daz Cameron the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. Tacoma leads it 2-0. So now into the box is Mike Moore, grounded out in his last at-bat. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Next to dig in, Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nate Powell.
Nate Powell.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now to bat, Brian Jolly. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this. A 2-0 finish today. The Tacoma Rainiers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jeffrey McCall notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Ernesto Ramirez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Stevie Shepard earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season.
Just 1 hit, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Tacoma. It's baseball. It's The Show. Stepping up is Mike Moore. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the AB on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find it?
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Next to stand in is Mario Feliciano, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. It's bunted into the air, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Next, it'll be Mike Moore, and they're runners at the corners now. Now a move over to first. Runners back. First pitch on its way. Scorched to third. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Now into the box, Mike Moore. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So now to the plate, Mario Feliciano. He bounced out last time up.
Feliciano.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right now.
At the plate now is Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. So next to hit is Mario Feliciano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play. Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and deep.
I got my 10-game hitting streak. Alright, one more. We gotta get rid of these river cats. Let's see if we can get more wins on our belts. Alright, so let's go. We need him clutch.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
When there's many here, and he want me to hit more power. Okay. If that helps us get more W's, I do it. Sorry for yawning on the live stream, sorry. Let's see if we can get in.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight here in the AAA West with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Mike Moore comes into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending his streak in this one?
Yeah, Matty, consistent hitting mechanics, a great eye, feel for the barrel right there, Matty V. I actually think it's going to continue. This guy looks so calm in the box. I don't see that he doesn't get a knock today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Salt Lake Bees. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Yeah, we need to beat these. We need to beat the Bees.
Sandy Freehand will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11? This guy's dinner tastes different.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. And now, Mike Moore. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Moore. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. And now here is Mike Moore. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost
Bring
went
it out.
deep his last
Bring it
AB.
out.
Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power,
Ooh.
he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bring it
What
out.
I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Sorensen will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have it. Striding in is Mike Moore. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Swing and a liner. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
Good.
Next up is Franmil Reyes. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Next to hit is Nate Powell. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball hit out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run.
There you go. We needed this win, baby. It's alright, Aaron.
So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-1, the final score in tonight. The Tacoma Rainiers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Michael Dale takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Lionel Kincaid works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball on the show, and it's Colton Eastman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Kyle Mobley stands in as he looks at a called strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Yeah. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kyle Mobley is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the AB now. David Yang comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Braswell.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Scott Braswell comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castellano has a play, and that will end the inning. We'll move on to the 2nd inning underneath Laughing Mountain with no score. Now it'll be Christian Santana, first at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Francisco is right there, 1 down. And stepping in, Dave Sorensen, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Michael Park is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Fernando Alfaro, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Gonzalez.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Francisco comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Chip tag.
Now at the plate here is Brian Tipton. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Now
To the plate now, Kyle Mobley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
There you go.
3 innings complete. Tacoma's out on top, 2-0.
Yeah.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, David Yang. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
How about
Francisco is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, here is Scott Braswell. He flew out in his last AB. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. into the corner and slicing foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
What out with
And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Okay.
So here is Michael Park. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
This is foul right side.
No.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
We're trying to know.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Fernando Alfaro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now here it comes. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Jorge Gonzalez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Brian Tipton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bennett has got it, and the side is retired. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a one-run game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Mobley struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Looking to send him packing again.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and this will wind up a foul ball. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Scott Braswell is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Castellano is there for it. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Tacoma leads it 2-1. Into the box, Christian Santana. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. We saw a remarkable running catch there. Definitely worth another look with Show Track. The route and top speed were great, but it's the distance covered that was really something to marvel at. Certainly one of the better grabs on the run you'll see for a long time.
132 feet. Wow.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dave Sorensen. A ball and no strikes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball.
What?
1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the count will be full. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Popped him up. Castellano shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit, Michael Park.
Now batting. Left fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. Tacoma's out on top, 2-1. Lionel Kincaid is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played
15
game. Got a little
45.
bit of
Alright,
everything
alright.
in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score tonight. Tacoma came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Lionel Kincaid claims the win out of the pen, his first. Stevie Shepard closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I think we have 500 now.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball. It's the show. Now at the plate is Mike Moore. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Up next, Mike Moore. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nate Powell. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping in next, Francisco Castellano. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-2. Right side. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moore. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Mike Moore.
Well, it's been a frustrating game for these guys. We've definitely seen some ABs where guys just look absolutely lost at the dish. Got to believe the hitting coach, someone, maybe a veteran's down in that dugout keeping everyone calm. You cannot let this offensive frustration boil over.
I ain't think that would be a home run, but I got home run number 12.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning. Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Tacoma Rainiers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. James Burkett wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Stevie Shepard records the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Third base, first base, home run. $2,030 in XP and 21 stubs. Nice. And home run number 12. I am 2 away from tying my all-time high. Believe it or not, we're on a 3-game. Three-game winning streak. So I think we are 1 game above 500. I think it. I could be wrong.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Salt Lake Bees and the Tacoma Rainiers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeffrey McCall, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod. So now here is Mike Moore, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like... Now to the plate, Won Young Chu, and their runners at the corners now. 0-2, here it comes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. And now in the box, Christian Santana, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Mike Moore.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going. Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Heading out towards shallow right. Catch made here in shallow right. Probably too shallow to advance. So the next to bat will be Guy Bernal. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. The 1-2. Hit to short. A tag for 1. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in will be Mike Moore. He doubled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Number 13, baby.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Moore.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save.
One
he
more
doesn't get paid by the pitch, so
and
he just
I'll be
figured he'd
able
end it quickly and hit the
to
showers.
time.
Good call.
5-2 the final today. Salt Lake took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nate Abrams wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work.
One more home run, I can try my best. 2 home runs, I can beat my best.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Salt Lake Bees and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michael Dale, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Mike Moore is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot, but they can put together.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a...
I'm the best
Digging
I
in,
got more
the
home
switch
runs.
hitter, Dave Sorensen,
Yeah,
as
man,
he'll dig
right now,
into the
my man.
left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting left.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Moore, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is where the pressure...
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And it's gone.
Hi. 14.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now at the plate, Mike Moore, who comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Oh, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. So next to bat will be Mike Moore, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Next up, Franmil Reyes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Moore, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a changeup is bounced to second. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Salt Lake Bees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
1 error and 11 runners left on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Salt Lake. It's baseball. It's The Show. And striding forward now is the DH, Mike Moore. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sorensen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, here is Mike Moore. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Stepping in once again is Mike Moore, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. The relay. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no hit. stepping in is Mike Moore. He doubled home a pair his last time up. First offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Now batting.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. And he misses with that one, ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. Digging in next, Nate Powell. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Francisco Castellano, ground out in his last at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2.
Boy, this was a wild, sloppy affair. A close finish, but a lot of errors on defense made this one pretty unpredictable. They'll take the win, but, man, it's time to clean up the glove work. They can't continue to make errors.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Tacoma Rainiers get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Andreas Soto earns the win, his second. Stevie Shepard.
See what I mean here, so. Good. Doing good. Excuse me for that. Yeah, 14 home runs so far. I'm enjoying it right now. I need to get strikeouts in the beginning. Come out strong. You're gonna think twice for
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Reno Aces. We've got baseball on the show,
now,
and it's coming up next.
Reno Aces.
Tyler Webb, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all...
Into the box, Jeff Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Let's see what he handles.
And it's fouled away.
Ball ain't go well. What? Okay.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Julio Perez. First pitch of the AB on its way. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Martin Kang is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Rick Gasper. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Powell has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Uribe comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. But now, wait a minute, they're going to get an out on the play.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Jordan.
Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Dan Jordan. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on the fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. No outs, nobody on. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Francisco is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next to dig in, Julio Perez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The next 0-2. Popped him up. Shockley over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Martin Kang. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Kang is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rick Gasper. He collected a base hit his first time up. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Ted Imasa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Luis Uribe.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pitch popped up. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Edward Nieve. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lined hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to bat, Dan Jordan. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Ryan Robinson. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Nobody here, nobody.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Here we go.
And the pitch. Chopped this one right side. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff Smith. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now is Julio Perez. Here's the first pitch.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now into the box, Martin Kang, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Stepping up is Ted Imasa, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. At the plate now is Luis Uribe. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Edward Nieve. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Good boy. My boy Mike is doing good.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Mike Moore.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Anderley is there, 2 down. Next, it'll be Dan Jordan. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. James Burkett will come on now to make his 30th.
Yeah, that's what you have to do when you're on the
1,664.
road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Tacoma Rainiers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mike Moore with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
I got 14 on mine. Number 1 on my team.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Reno Aces. It's baseball on the show. So now to the plate, Mike Moore. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So next to hit is Mike Moore. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to stand in is Mike Moore. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center.
No.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues. And now, Mike Moore, 4th trip to the plate for him. And he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him. And, hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nate Powell. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Aces jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Hitting streak, the biggest one I've ever done.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has... Striding in is Mike Moore. First pitch on its way. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Next up is Mike Moore. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
All right, let's see if I can...
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits. Next to hit is Mike Moore.
Come on, bring it out. Bring it out.
Tying run from second.
Bring your pitch down.
And now the first pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right. Yeah, bring it out. Oh.
First delivery to him. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Woo-hoo!
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And now here is Nate Powell. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One hit, one left. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Reno posted a 3-run first.
17 straight hits in the game, y'all. I have to tell the truth, the God honest truth. This is the biggest I've ever done. I gotta get my first baseman skills up.
MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Reno Aces and it's baseball. It's The Show, and it comes. And stepping in, Mike Moore.
Bring it down for me.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The next 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Thomas will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Jordan.
Now at the plate here is Dan Jordan, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Hit to third, reined in. To second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Gonzalez.
Now to the plate, here is Bud Gonzalez. He flew out in his last AB. Hit to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here is Mike Moore, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kang in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. All set for the start of the inning. Incoming forward now is the shortstop, Tom Roberts. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now it'll be Mike Moore. Flew out last time up.
Yeah, but I need you to go down.
Deep his last AB, certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate is Mike Moore. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, and you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
And he'll be back in standing up. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Gonzalez.
Next to hit, Bud Gonzalez, leadoff man on base,
Yeah,
and we'll see
I
what they have
messed
in
it
mind
up.
strategy-wise here.
17 games.
Set with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Tacoma Rainiers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
We won, even though I didn't get hit. So one time.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Reno Aces and we've got baseball on the show. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Moore. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Valentine is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moore. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Popped up. Jordan is in his tracks now. And very quickly, 1 gone. Stepping in next, Mike Moore. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Sasaki at second. Bennett at first. 2 out in the inning. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Perez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Mike Moore. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
One of the toughest pitchers. Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Yeah. Can't get a hit in the last. We won, not the last one, the one before. It's alright. Baseball's right now.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Into the box, Tom Roberts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So now here is Julio Gonzalez. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. And a high strike there, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Martin Kang is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now to the plate, Alec Thomas. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. High in the air out to center field. Francisco is right there, 1 down.
Porter.
And now in the box, Robbie Porter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No ball.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
And it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Robbie Porter goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Here we go, guys.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Uribe, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rick Gasper, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the next to bat will be Willie Casto. First pitch on its way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Digging in will be Martin Kang. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1 and 2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Alec Thomas will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
The third baseman, number 3.
At the plate now, Robbie Porter, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2 the count. 2 down here.
Swing and a little tapper.
One strikeout. Oh.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Luis Uribe. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
Put him away. Give him your best pitch right here. Here we go now.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Plays up first now.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Gasper.
So now to the plate, Rick Gasper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fly ball out toward right field. Anderle will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in once again is Willie Casto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Way outside. 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Shockley is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tom Roberts struck out in his last trip to the plate. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. 1 out, nobody on.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
popped him up.
I got it.
Sasaki takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Gonzalez.
Up next, Bud Gonzalez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Martin Kang. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Alec Thomas. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
One down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he popped him up. Bennett has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
No, really.
Now at the plate, Robbie Porter, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1.
No strikes.
On the ground near home. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Joey Gerber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots.
Well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting your boy Limber. This is Limber from the Limber channel. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, and the gameplay? Nope.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
with that being said, this is your boy Limerick, and sign out. I'm gonna see what I got in cards, and then after that, I think I will call it. Well, that's not one. Alright, let's go. Hell no. Let's see. I'm gonna call it a night. Because I want to see if this goes through. If not, then it's something I'm doing or saying that I don't know. But I hope and pray it goes through so everybody can enjoy the game. With that being said, this is your boy Limber signing out. Have a good one. And see you next time. Bye bye.